Hello all newcomers, and welcome back my fellow Eternians. As always, it's me, Emperor AP, and for those newcomers out there, I figured today we would spend time talking about the basics of the Empire of Aeternia, our Micronation 101, talking about the symbols of the Empire of Aeternia, our name, and ultimately our foundation and its principles. So, let's get into it. The Empire of Aeternia is of course an empire. We are wanting to be expansive. We are wanting to be a part of every culture and every geographic landmass on the earth and spread far and wide as much as possible. And we use our expansion as a method of achieving successes. Now, that moves on to the second part of our name, which is
Eternia.
Eternia is actually a word that I came up with, and it is the combination of two different words. Ethereal, meaning light and airy, like a spirit, and eternal, meaning everlasting. The Empire of Aeternia was founded and is driven and is expanded through the hearts and minds of the people who call themselves Eternians, not just the land that we claim. And so that is a huge part of who we are and the culture that we represent as Eternians. Our land is of course important and a boundary for which we can expand, but we are Eternians in our hearts first. And that is where the eternal comes from. We are driving Eternia forward and continuing to grow and expand it, and as long as Eternia is something that we keep alive in our hearts and minds, it will last forever. That is our belief, that is our goal, that is our intention with the Empire of Aeternia. Many of you who are familiar with our live streams or who are a part of our Discord will have heard people say Eternia forever as one of our staples, as one of our primary declarations. And that is because it is something that was created by one of our closest and longest supporting citizens, Richard Taylor, and it is something that absolutely embodies the spirit of Eternia. Eternia forever. It is a declaration because we are saying that we are going to be the thing that makes that happen. We are the thing keeping the light of Eternia lit. And it's amazing. And I have always been in awe of that from our country. So anyone who knows even a little bit about ancient Greece or who's ever been in a high school literary class has probably learned about the Iliad and the Odyssey. In the Odyssey, Odysseus is a king who has to go off to war, and when he does, his throne is sought after by many wealthy men in his kingdom who want to marry his wife. But Odysseus' wife is smart, and she creates a challenge for her suitors. Whoever can string Odysseus' bow and shoot an arrow through 100 axe heads is able to claim the throne. But what the other suitors don't realize is that Odysseus sneaks back into his kingdom on the day that the trial happens, and at the end of the trial, when every other man has failed to not only shoot through the 100 axe heads, but also can't even string his bow, Odysseus shows up, easily strings the bow, and shoots through the 100 axe heads on the first shot. Now, this is the symbol of Eternia. The arrow going through the axe head. The symbol of doing what so many before us have tried and failed to do, but pursuing it as our right, pursuing it as our destiny. Saying that only those who are doing the right thing for the right reasons, in the right way, may achieve their goals. And we are those people. We are the Empire of Aeternia, and we will be forever pursuing our greatness. Okay. Go.
Doing what?
Action.
Why? What am I doing? I'm supposed to just... I didn't clean out my duster's litter box.